What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. So we are checking out the TXT trailer, the Star Chapter Together concept trailer, which was already suggested a handful of times in the comments of various videos that I've done last week. Very excited to jump into it. And there's also going to be a separate reaction to TXT, which will include their dance practice or dance performance of the song Eternally. And obviously, if I'm going to check that out, I think it has something to do with like the K-pop Demon Hunter movie on Netflix, which I will be reacting to on Patreon on the second week of July, so stay tuned for that. But also, the Eternally reaction is going to get a little bit bigger because I'm also going to check out the original music video, which is like a 19-minute short film of sorts. So I'm very, very excited to do that. I'm not sure if it's going to be out at the same time as this video comes out, or if I'm going to take a little bit of extra time before I do that, but please stay tuned for that. For now, we're checking out the Together concept trailer. Let's go. Ooh, I love the logo on the ground there with the roads and shit. That's nice.
A shower is expected tonight. Gatherings beyond system jurisdiction are restricted. Surveillance units may respond.
Yo, what in the kill zone is happening? Hey. Oh no, the boys are fighting? Does Yeonchun need some gum? Oh. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Holy shit. Yo. Holy shit. I was so mad at Dan for a second there. I was like, you son of a... Come back. Okay, and he came back before I got the chance to say anything. But I love like the vibe, like they were just fighting a second ago, but no amount, like me fighting with you has nothing to do. If the world came crushing down, I will be the first one to protect you. And then we have like these flashback scenes of them being like these angelic creatures and whatnot, which I thought was really, really cool. And there was such a weak hero vibe to the shot of Yeonchun stopping him from hitting the soldier or whoever the fuck these dumbasses are with the baton. It reminded me of Suho stopping Shiun from killing that kid in the first episode of Weak Hero 1. It's like, we don't go down that path. We protect each other, but there's a limit. We don't resort to like that level of darkness, if that makes sense. Like that was really, really, really cool. And I love how like Yeonchun almost like hesitates. He sees like the green light coming in, but he's still kind of like not sure. And you see Subin throw the crown, which is ironic because like their debut is literally called Crown. Like their not starvation, but their desire towards that crown to now throw it. Like, fuck this crown, fuck us. Like, I don't want to be with you guys. And then when shit hits the fan, like, we gotta protect one another. Damn. Kai. Ooh. Nice. What in the end? What in the War of the Worlds is going on? Like, that's the Steven Spielberg movie. That's kind of like the vibes that I'm getting now. Holy shit. This gives me vibes of the music video with IU and V, where like one eye is blind and the other one is kind of like it's like they're seeing like there's like this constant back and forth to like these alternate realities and whatnot, where they're like these heavenly creatures or something. And there's this book that Bongyu was protecting, which I'm guessing that these dudes are after, or they just don't care. It's almost like some sort of a force that just wants to wipe them out. Oh. Yo. Whoa. Guy with the wings. They're fucking angels. Yo, this is some Renaissance kind of shit. What the fuck? And ironically, it's like Subin lost his way. He threw the crown and he was the first one to be almost eliminated by that force. So as long as we're together, we're going to be okay, and there's nothing that we wouldn't give to be with one another. Even if one of us loses his way, we will kill ourselves to be together. As Yunchun breaks his horn and Kai spreads his wings, and you see Bongyu almost like giving him an energy or some shit like that. Like, that was amazing. Holy shit. To be honest, seeing the guys look at the house burning down and seeing Subin throw the crown, which is kind of like almost like made him lose his way. It reminds me of Can't You See Me, where the guys were like, that was like a horror kind of like scenario, and like they were fighting one another. Like in the beginning itself, like with them being against one another until shit went south. In the house itself, it almost felt like a reference of sorts to Can't You See Me Now, which is still probably one of my favorite songs from them, and one of the best music videos I've ever seen, honestly. Let's move on to Tomorrow Together. So, Together Tomorrow, TXT. That was such a beautiful, like, this whole trailer feels like a homage to one another, to the fans or something like that. Like, there's nothing that we wouldn't do, as Yunchun almost like tears the fabric of reality, because a reality where you cease to exist is not a reality that I want to live in. And they're not scratching, they're tearing through that reality, through that fabric, and turn into like these angelic beings that save Subin. That was fucking incredible, like amazing. And he wakes up as they are back into like this this pool kind of looks like something that I've seen, maybe like the was it a love song, or what was the song with like that female feature, if I'm not mistaken, they had back in the day. I'm not really sure, but it kind of feels like the location itself looks very, very familiar to me. Also, I do want to touch on something that I found on Reddit. Bongyu apparently said, in the end, the 5 of them who had their own scars came together, covered in each other's pain. Moving forward, it's a story that wouldn't have been possible with even one person missing. It's the reason we're together. Like, that's so cool. That's literally, like, as dark as I might make it out to be. If one of us doesn't succeed and none of us succeed, it's like we're all here for one another. Like, it was fucking gorgeous. And the song itself, I didn't even have the chance to really focus on how beautiful it is, but like the aesthetics are so fucking gorgeous, and so breathtaking, and just an amazing piece of art, honestly. Like, I love the aesthetic of them, and like these godly angelic beings, and this kind of like ties in um interestingly well to like their entire lore, and how it almost like ties into Crown, which is like their debut and whatnot, or like one of their first songs, if I'm not mistaken. Like, to wanting to throw away that crown because you might lose your way, but we'll help you find your way because you're one of us, and deep down, you still have love for us. So it's like, it almost felt like all of their scars and all of their pains, as Bongyu touched on, it's like it felt overwhelming. But then when reality hit and hard times came in, that's when we realized that we must be together and stick together, because that's the only way that we can survive, almost like feeding off of each other's energy, much like Bongyu was kind of like helping Kai, if I'm not mistaken, when they were running. Like, that was incredible. I don't even know what else to say. Like, aesthetically, this was gorgeous. It seemed like a beautiful, like, indie movie or something like that. The burning house with Subin wearing that same crown that he threw. That was so fucking symbolic, and Yunshin almost like breaking his own horn. Hurting himself because without you, I am incomplete. With like the irony in that, it is like kind of beautiful. Like, I'm breaking a piece of myself because I can't live without you being that missing piece. That was gorgeous. Like, beautiful. Lyrics filled with our names. Song of the stars with you. Yeah, this was incredible. I don't even know what else to say. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section. I'm so excited for whatever's next with TXT, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Let me know your thoughts, comments, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're interested in more reactions to TXT. Check out the playlist that we have under the description of this video or somewhere up here, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week. See ya.